Good evening, and welcome to the Raven House of Mysterious Happenings. In a previous book review, I focused on a novel by Stuart Woods, which featured his prominent character of Stone Barrington. Well, today, I thought I would focus on another book by Stuart Woods, only this time it features another of his prominent characters. So, here we go. Orchid Beach by Stuart Woods. Now, this book is the first in the Holly Barker series of mystery novels by Stuart Woods. Holly Barker is a retired Army major who spent most of her career in the military police, and her father is a colonel in the Army. And when Holly decides to retire, the colonel arranges an interview with an old friend of his named Chet Marley, who is the chief of police of Orchid Beach, Florida. Holly decides to take the job as deputy chief of police, figuring it would be a good way to turn from a military career to a civilian career in a small town. Just sounded very good to her, and Chet Marley was, of course, very happy to have her. So a couple of weeks later, Holly Barker arrives at Orchid Beach, only to find out that Chief Chet Marley has been murdered, along with a good friend of Marley's, a man by the name of Hank Daugherty. Both men have been killed. Hank was killed in his home, while Chief Marley was found next to a highway. Both men had been shot. So, of course, Holly goes from being deputy chief to police chief, much to the chagrin of the other officers there, but she decides it's her job to first find out who killed Chet Marley and his friend Hank. Holly starts to learn a lot about Orchid Beach while she's there. She meets a lawyer by the name of Jackson Oxenhandler. He's a lawyer who knows a lot of people in town, and he becomes very helpful to her. The two of them actually kind of have a romantic relationship blooming. Also, Holly's father, Hamilton Barker, also comes to town to help when he hears that his friend was killed. And Holly also meets a Doberman pinscher by the name of Daisy, who belonged to Hank. And Daisy, as it turns out, a very intelligent dog with some pretty amazing skills, which proved to be helpful. During Holly Barker's investigation, some suspicion seems to point to a gated community outside of Orchid Beach called Palmetto Gardens. And before long, she realizes, she needs to find out more about this place. And it's, they have their own security and satellite dishes and even a private airport. It's literally kind of an enclosed community, but her investigation is leading that way, and she even has to go to the FBI for help. The story picks up in the second half as we head towards, obviously, a confrontation between Holly and the people behind Palmetto Gardens. The story goes at a brisk pace. Stuart Woods' writing is very crisp and works really well. Holly Barker, as an investigator, she's really good. She's being former Army. She's very strong-willed, very intelligent, but she's also not really much of a lone wolf. She really tends to know when she needs help, including the lawyer, Jackson Oxenhandler, helps her, of course, her father, and even the Doberman pinscher, Daisy, is very helpful in saving Holly's life during a particularly suspenseful scene. So overall, I really enjoyed the book. It's kind of a setup, it really kind of sets up the characters, and even though the story itself kind of has a resolution, you still have a couple of questions about Palmetto Gardens and what was really going on, and these are kind of questions that'll be addressed in future books. Like I said, this was the first book in the Holly Barker series. I understand that even Stone Barrington and Holly Barker have appeared in the same books of the series in the future. I think that's kind of nice of Stuart Woods to kind of take his different characters and he'd bring in Stone Barrington to cameo in a story, for Holly Barker, and it's a good way to expand the story and everything, kind of expand that world. It makes it a lot of fun. But this is a great book to start with, and I really enjoyed it, and I can highly recommend it. It's a good place to start to learn about this character. Well, that's about it. Thank you, as always, for listening.